we missing all these opportunities? Well, this is the circle of despair. It's because builders and architects typically don't have the skills and knowledge necessary to communicate these opportunities to their clients and upsell their services. Potentially, everyone could be a winner here. They could be doing more work and creating long-term value for their clients. And because that work's not happening, the retailers aren't stocking their shelves with the materials and products that are needed to do the job. In terms of whole house renovation, planning authorities aren't being presented with proposals. They're not comfortable with issuing approvals. And we've got somebody here, Robert Cohen, who has many stories to tell on that particular issue with his fabulous eco-renovation in Hackney. And people, ultimately, we are not aware and informed. We don't know where to go and we don't know what the options are. Every time we buy a house, like we have a building structure survey for the house, we should really have a proper whole house energy plan that gives us all the information that we need for the next 20 odd years in that house, for all the opportunities for improving energy performance, and give us all the information around CO2 reduction and cost and payback, etc. And this is what energy performance certificates should be doing, but they don't at the moment. It's one of the things that I do, is whole house energy plans and lock in energy, and there are others around in Bath who do that kind of thing. So that opportunity does exist. But cost and payback, of course, are absolutely key questions for most people, and that's what they want to know. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because we never actually, because we're obsessed with the payback period with energy, absolutely obsessed with it. But we never ask what the payback period is on a new car, or holiday, or some new clothes, even though the depreciation factor on particularly cars and clothes is enormous. By the time you've got them home, you've probably lost half the value. And both Will and Ozzy have touched on this. Energy efficiency makes a fantastic investment. In fact, actually, I can't really top the last slide that Ozzy made there. I mean, I don't know how many people have got any money in a current account at the moment, any cash-ins and, fast access savings accounts. I mean, a little bit, we're lucky if we've got any. But the point is that actually one of those accounts is probably depreciating at the moment. This is a fantastic place to be putting your money. And these payback periods here are all based on current energy prices. And we don't know what future energy prices are going to be, but we can be pretty certain that they're going to be going upwards for a whole range of pressures on them. And of course, within Transition Bath, we're very much focused on developing community resilience too, in the face of peak oil, for instance, as well as climate change. And the whole area around peak oil suggests that we're going to be facing potentially some very sharp increases in energy prices in future years. If you talk to government, they'll say, maybe 50% increase in the next 10 years. But there are other people out there who say very different. As energy prices double, your payback period halves. It's basic maths. And what about your asset value? Of course, Ozzy's already made this point, but actually he's pretty much paid for his eco-renovation in his asset value. This is a home of Russell Smith from Priority Projects, who I do some work with, and he did a similar refurbishment to Ozzy's, and he estimated that the overcost of eco-measures he put in, including time for all the labour, for all the insulation and all the materials, came to around £89,000. Now in Australia, they've had energy performance certificates for a number of years, and they've done some research to show that with each band of improvement on energy rating, they think there is roughly a 3% increase in asset value, as a correlation. Now, on a typical UK house price of 250k, that pretty much pays for the overcost of your eco-renovation. Okay, so this is great. I don't have to do the whole house at once. I can piggyback on things that I'm doing anyway, which reduces the cost to me, makes a good investment, I'm future-proofing myself against energy prices, and I can improve the value of my house. That's fantastic. So now you might be thinking, where can I get help? Financial help. And I want to flag up what's available from Bath and North East Somerset Council. They work in partnership with the Local Energy Advice Centre, which the free phone number is there. You can get free and partial advice over the phone as a starting point. We've also got, I think, some sheets with suggested reading. Is that right, Stephen, today?
We do have a variety of different but there are pens of paper here and you can give them.
Okay, perhaps we can put them on the website here during the due course then. But there's a number of publications that you can have a quick look at there as well. Baines also run the Warm Street Scheme, which offers subsidised basic insulation measures such as cavity wall insulation, loft insulation, and a number of other things. Roughly 50% subsidised for most of us. If you want certain benefits, or over 70, you can really get those free, possibly heating system upgrades as well. They run an energy monitor, an electricity monitor, should I say, loan scheme, Bath Library. And they have a local energy champion scheme, which provides training and support for community groups.